Hello, I'm Tony Frank. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video today. Colorado State University was founded in 1870, and its first building was just a claim shanty put up by the local Grange to stake out the site for a future campus. Today, thanks to the support of our donors, students, and the people of Colorado, it's developed into one of the nation's leading research universities and an exciting place to live and learn. The vision of alumni, students, and supporters like you has helped us reach new levels, transforming many lives along the way. So whether it's on a scale of a few dollars every month all the way to underwriting a college, the collective support of our donors makes all the difference. And that's especially visible in the physical side of our campus. We continue to upgrade our world-class research facilities and classrooms. Students find themselves living and learning in spaces worthy of their efforts, spaces that fit their 24/7 lifestyles. All in all, we've dedicated more than $700 million to improving campus in just the past 7 years. Now, if you haven't seen campus in a while, you've missed the building and renovation of some fantastic facilities. To help give you an overall sense of what I'm talking about, I'd like to introduce you to Mike Hooker, University spokesperson, and for today, your personal tour guide.
Hi, Tony. This is a really easy thing to do when there's so much that we're excited about showing here on campus.
Now, if you haven't been back to campus in a few years, there'll be some places you hardly recognize.
And then, of course, places like the Oval here where we want to make sure you recognize them. We want places like this to stay just as they've always been. We value newer and better, and we value tradition. Let's go have a look around. The Oval is a great place to talk about building on the foundations of this university. While many of the facilities and buildings here have been modernized and renovated and updated, we've done a lot of work to make sure to keep the traditional feel and look of the Oval. It's part of what we consider being good stewards of the foundations of this university so that students who come here really feel a connection to our traditions. Many of those renovations have been helped along by gifts from thousands of donors. These bricks in the Oval are dedication bricks to commemorate some of the largest gifts, $1 million or more, to help our students and our faculty, our facilities, and our programs. A great example of ongoing donor efforts is right here at the Guggenheim Building and Pre-Construction Center. Over 100 industry partners joined together to make the entire $5 million Pre-Construction Center renovation possible, ensuring that construction management graduates have the tools they need to be successful in their field. On the other side of the Oval, our donors have helped us renovate what was once the library, now home to the Institute for Learning and Teaching. The Russell George Great Hall, funded by the Boettcher Foundation, makes for a wonderful centerpiece. Next door, you'll find Ammons Hall, home to the University Welcome Center. This grand building once held an indoor swimming pool, but now it helps students take another kind of plunge into their academic time here at CSU. We've moved across College Avenue to the site of the old Fort Collins High School. We've added on to this building and renovated it so that now it's the truly remarkable University Center for the Arts. Let's go inside and have a look around. This incredible building isn't being reused as an afterthought. These spaces, together with the Griffin Concert Hall, the Runyon Music Hall, and Bohemian Theater Complex, have opened doors to entirely new avenues in learning and creative expression. The Organ Recital Hall here is a great example. This space was designed specifically to accommodate the university's famous Cassavant organ. There are nearly 2,100 pipes all throughout this setup. In fact, look at these, they're huge. These ones, the biggest, are 19 feet tall. This is a great space for concerts and recitals of all kinds. The acoustics in here are just about perfect. CSU has one of the few performing arts programs in the country with music, theater, and dance all under one roof. We're considered one of the top 10 best university art centers in the Western U.S. When we think of transformations, it's easy to get caught up in the bricks and mortar of campus, but the most important transformations happening here are in our students as they pass through our university. Our state-of-the-art facilities help them reach their true potential. This is the southern part of the academic corridor. It's renovated and some new buildings with laboratories and classroom space. This one's kind of tough to miss. It's Albert Yates Hall. It's actually built right over top of the corridor. Just across from here, the new Behavioral Sciences building hosts a couple of IMAX-sized projector classrooms, great study spaces, and even a 3D projector classroom. Wow, I wish you could see this on the video. What I'm looking at with the glasses on, and what the students see is, in this case, the way DNA is packaged in the human body. And it's complicated, but this way I can see through it and around it, and it really does make it much easier to picture what's going on in there. Okay, back in the real world. This is the Griffin lobby of the Computer Science Building, recently named one of the 9 best computer science programs in the world. We're preparing students to land some of the best jobs in the industry. Students will also find room to meet in study groups or just relax. The Human Performance Clinical Research Lab allows students to work across disciplines to better understand disease and promote healthy lifestyles. The laboratory was recently expanded with the help of many generous donors. Construction on the Suzanne and Walter Scott Jr. Bioengineering Building just wrapped up, and it's pretty amazing. Classrooms, labs, and offices are all arranged around this central atrium. The Don and Susie Law Student Success Center is a wonderful addition to this beautiful building and offers students a place for advising and career development services. Preserving the history of the department, the Animal Sciences Building is being renovated to encompass more classroom space, computer, and research labs. The construction is expected to be complete by spring of 2014. Believe it or not, students really do have a life outside of the classroom.